Listen, I'm excited about Beyoncé. My show is finally coming next week. I have been waiting months on end for the Cowboy Carter tour. I'm going to night 2 of Atlanta, and then 2 weeks after that, I'm going to the last show, night 2 in Vegas, and I'm super excited. And I wanted to put something out there because I've been seeing so many different videos on social media about people who are saying that it's so expensive to see Beyonce, they're not going to spend that money. Or I've seen people bragging like, I don't care what the price is, I'm going to spend that money, I don't care if I got to miss my mortgage. Baby, you crazy as hell. I don't know. I love Beyonce, but Beyonce ain't paying my mortgage. I'm going to see her, but she ain't finna get my mortgage money. But I wanted to come on here and give y'all a few tips and tricks that I use to have a good time. Because people ask me, you going to Beyonce concert? Of course I'm going to Beyonce concert. The question is not if I'm going, it should probably be what show I'm going to. But a lot of people ask me how I get my tickets, because a lot of my friends, a lot of people, co-workers, they all was like, Beyonce's so expensive. You going? You paid them price. I did not pay those prices. I'm going to give you a little trick. So when these tickets go on sale for multiple artists, as we know, Ticketmaster does rape you with fees. Now, things are a little bit different now because as of the law, they have to show all of the fees now in once. So you kind of not get the surprise effect at the end anymore, but it's still, you're going to pay them fees. But a lot of times when you go on Ticketmaster, you just go on the little side where they have all the ticket prices showing there on the right, and you just choose the cheapest one that you see. That is not the way to get your tickets. The way to get your tickets, I'm letting you in on my secret, is at the very top, you can actually click show seats. When you show the seats, you can see the full arena or you can see the full stadium depending on what type of venue it is. And you can zoom in and click on different seats. By clicking on different seats, you can actually see the pricing. Most people don't know this, but Ticketmaster and a lot of other sites change the price. You might see a ticket for $500 one day, the next day it can be $900. Now, doesn't always happen that way, but a lot of times it does. For instance, my tickets, when I went to get Beyonce tickets, I had the Beyonce pre-sale code. Ticketmaster was tripping and kept kicking me out, so I was not able to get my tickets for the Beyonce pre-sale. Then there was what they call an artist pre-sale through the actual site of Ticketmaster and Live Nation. So I got that pre-code and I was able to get in. What I did, I zoomed in and I looked at the different areas. I am sitting on the floor and I'm 11 rows from the stage. Do you think I paid $900 or $1,000? No. The seats in my same row, were they $900 to $1,000? Absolutely. But by me clicking on those little tickets, I found my seats for half of that price. I said, God, I'm not spending more than my budget that I gave that number. And sure enough, I did not. Now, did I spend a lot? Of course, I'm on the floor. But did I spend what other people were spending? Absolutely not. You want to know what I spent, right? So, average ticket in my row was $950. And then, of course, in the closer rows, those were $1,000 or more. My ticket, unfortunately, but not fortunately, because it was fortunate for me, was much lower than that. So Ticketmaster did not get me on those prices. So I paid $400 for my tickets to be in the 11th row on the floor. So use that tip. Also, another tip, put money aside. You guys may laugh at it, but if you are planning on Act 3 and wanting to see Beyonce, put money aside now. People laugh and say, I'm not going to create a savings account. But then a lot of people are like, when the show comes, I'm not going to go into debt for Beyonce, or I'm going to go into debt for Beyonce. Like, the mortgage is going to have to wait. The rent going to have to wait because I'm going to see Beyonce. I love you, baby. I really do. But you're not getting my mortgage payment. I'm so sorry. I worked too hard for my house. And Beyonce ain't going to pay my mortgage. Now, if she wants to, girl, I love you. You can go ahead and help me this month because I just sent that first mortgage payment out of the first, not my first, but you know what I mean. But anyway, so put some money aside and start saving it. Even if it's $100 a check, $50 a check, put it aside. That can help you a lot. That's going to help with Act 3 concert, Act 3 merch for the concert, Act 3 just the album merch, and then you have Act 3 outfit. So all of those things are going to be helping you there. And if you have a little bit extra to save, put it aside, because if you're one that wants to travel, you can have that money set aside. So these are all different tips that I feel like will help you succeed in having a wonderful Beyoncé experience. Hence, I am going to Atlanta night 2, and I'm going to Vegas night 2, which is the last show. And I know that she's gonna have some kind of surprise for us there. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. So just wanted to give y'all that. I'm super excited that next week I finally get to see my girl. I've been waiting months on end, watching all the clips. So I'm just ready to experience her with my own eyes and just hear her with my own ears and just be in the presence of greatness, because this tour means a lot. So if that helps, like in the comments, post in the comments what you like about the video. What tips are you going to try for your next concert? It doesn't have to be Beyonce, but just try it on your next concert. Do that tip and see if you get a better outcome with your tickets. Also, last tip. If you get tickets already, don't feel bad. You can always call the day of or a few days before if you monitor the site and see about upgrading your seats, because a lot of times, sometimes the tickets go up and down, like I told you, and they may drop. So you might be able to get you a better ticket seat. Depending on who you get, you may not have to pay anything extra, but except for the exchange fee, which is $10 with Ticketmaster, or you may just have to pay the difference. All this depends on the concert, the venue, the seats, and the person you get on the phone. But that's my little tip. That's my trick. I hope y'all like it. All right. Thank you for watching this video. If you watch all the way to the end, peace, love, and happiness. Bye.